Treat them tenderly. Give them all the comforts of brides.
Ah, here you are, Alfred. You've been a long time. What have you been doing?
Well, sir,
Oh, never mind, never mind. Now, I've just seen 3 very pretty young girls in my courtyard. Who are they?
They're the daughters of Sir Ralph of Northumberland, sir.
Oh, really? Well, what are they doing here?
They were brought here.
Brought here? Well, why haven't they been to see me?
But...
Brought here? Alfred, are those girls in my castle against their wills?
Yes, sir, your sons brought them here.
So, my sons are still bent upon quarreling with Sir Ralph. They used to be fine boys. Now they are more like raging beasts.
What has changed them?
Power, my lord. The thirst for power.
It is a thirst not easily denied, but perhaps we can quench it with a draught of wisdom.
You will send some of your knights, then?
I will, if you wish, but I warn you to take care before you invoke the power of the Round Table.
Why, my lord?
You wish that your sons were finished with bloodshed, but if I send the Knights of the Round Table, more blood will flow than you have yet seen.
Yes, it is true what you say. I have heard much of the wizardry of Merlin. Could he cast a spell? Could he devise some enchantment that would restore my sons to their former selves?
We all respect the magic of Merlin, my friend, but I believe what you seek is beyond his powers. However, summon Merlin.
I believe someone sent for Merlin.
Marvelous. Marvelous.
Good Sir Knight, I have heard the request to curb your unmannerly sons. Before night shall fall, you shall have the enchantment you seek. Come in.
I hear you have a problem, Master Merlin.
I had, but I have solved it.
Oh, good.
I have devised an enchantment.
Huh? And how is this going to curb Sir Bliant's unruly sons without bloodshed?
The bow, Lancelot. Try it for yourself.
I see. I suppose the plan is to shoot these exploding arrows against the unsuspecting brothers, who will then collapse in terror.
Exactly.
Suppose they don't collapse. Suppose after the arrow has exploded, the brothers realize that the powder is harmless, which it is.
Oh.
And suppose the arrow hits someone. Eh? That is exactly what Sir Bliant wishes to avoid.
But what can I do? The sun is fast disappearing. Minutes are only left.
Perhaps minutes are all we need. Merlin, is it true that you have remarkable gifts in the art of disguise?
I have many remarkable gifts, that being one in particular. But what has this to do with Sir Bliant?
As I see it, the problem is to replace Sir Bliant in his own castle by someone who looks exactly like Sir Bliant.
Yes. Why?
Sir Bliant is an old man. He has lost control of his sons. A younger and more vigorous man might regain that control.
Yes. Perhaps I might.
I wasn't thinking of you, Master Merlin.
Who?
Well, perhaps me?
So do be careful.
Have you prepared the enchantment?
I have, sire.
Proceed.
Come, Master Merlin, we are enchanted to see Lancelot's squire, but he scarcely qualifies as an enchantment.
Master Merlin told me to come here. I don't know why.
Neither do I.
Behold, sir, the enchantment.
Lord, it is I. But I am here. My Lord Arthur, the wizardry of Merlin has not failed.
The voice is familiar.
Sir Lancelot, sire, at your service. I propose to return to Sir Bliant's castle as Sir Bliant, and there I shall deal with my unruly sons as the occasion demands. Oh, I'll be gentle at first, but if gentleness fails, why, I'll be less than gentle.
Excellent. Don't you agree, Sir Bliant?
Yes, I do.
Is there anything you need?
Only Sir Bliant's retainer and Brian, my squire.
Take them, and God speed you on your mission.
Thank you, sire. Sir Lancelot, I must warn you that my sons are dangerous. They will use any weapon, fair or foul. I shall remember. Sons.
Who's this boy?
Just a young friend of mine. Name's Brian.
Go inside, Father.
Then you did go to Camelot,
Yes, I did.
and you made plans with Arthur to besiege this castle?
No. King Arthur hopes that we shall settle our problems peacefully. But if we fail, Arthur and the Round Table are ready.
Your fatherly command, then, is to end this matter peacefully?
It is.
It shall be done. We will unite our house with that of Sir Rolf's in marriage. What better way of sealing friendship?
I warn you, if you force marriage on these girls, blood will flow.
No more blood will be let than that.
Unless you or others interfere.
Would you take my advice about these brothers, sir?
I might if it's good. What would you do, Brian?
Simple. Kill them.
Kill them? This castle's infectious. We've only been here a few hours, and already one of us sounds like one of the raging brothers. See who it is.
It's one of the daughters of Sir Rolf. Her name's Catherine.
Well, let her come in.
Oh, Sir Bliant, how good to see you again.
It's always nice to see a kind face. Catherine.
Catherine?
Yes. Your name is Catherine, isn't it?
You used to call me Cat of the Heather before you and Father began warring on each other.
Of course. I'm afraid my homecoming unnerved me a little. Forgive me, Cat of the Heather.
Oh, your poor hand. Please, let me tend it. Oh, Sir Bliant, is there anything you can do for us?
Well, I've sent for my sons to discuss it. I'm waiting to hear their reply.
I do not suppose you succeeded in persuading King Arthur to send help.
Well,
If only he would send a single knight. Someone like Sir Lancelot. I'm sure he would bring our misery to an end.
That he would. If the real Sir Lancelot was here, he'd waste no time with parleys.
Well, the boys refuse to talk. They say they're too busy with preparations for the weddings.
when is this ceremony to take place?
Tomorrow at noon.
No, Brian. Would you have me become the image of my sons?
Break his back for him, brother.
They're rehearsing the games to be held at the wedding.
Do you trust me?
You know I do.
And will you do as I ask?
You know that I will.
Then go with your sisters to the courtyard and tell my sons that you will gladly marry them.
Gladly marry them?
Yes, on your conditions. Go to Sir Rolf. Tell him to trust me and to attend the ceremony. We'll see what manner of men these sons of mine are.
Neither my sisters nor I will submit to force. But we agree to marry willingly if you meet our conditions.
A lass of spirit. What are your conditions?
Under the laws of chivalry, a lady may have a champion.
And who is your champion?
My champion is the one who wins in the games.
There isn't a man here today who can defeat my brothers or I in the games that we have chosen.
In that case, you and your brothers will be our champions and our husbands. But if you fail to become our champions, then you will not be our husbands either. Agreed?
Agreed.
Noble lords and ladies, the games will begin. The prize to the winner is the right to champion these fair ladies. The first game. Who will challenge Berthelot in the spear contest? Come, come, gentlemen. This is discourteous to these fair maidens to let this contest go by default.
No, Sir Rolf.
I accept.
Father,
Sir Rolf of Northumberland.
will no one else accept the challenge?
There were many who wished to enter. Few who believed the contest would be fair.
Do you accept the condition of this contest? A standing throw?
I do.
I decline my other throw. You have one more chance. Better make the best of it.
Hold, Sir Rolf. I can do no worse. I may even do better. Objection?
None.
Sir Bliant will contest with his son for the hand of the fair maiden.
A side wager, Father.
Oh, and what would the wager be?
That the loser shall go to his room and stay there until he is bidden out by the winner, which may be never.
Agreed. The pouch. Here. Your room.
Father!
To your room and meditate. When you have decided to mend your ways, the hand of friendship will be extended to you, and not before.
Go along now, brother. Depend on me. I congratulate you on your triumph, Father. Will you enter the second contest, the wrestling?
You ask me to pit my years against a boy in the spring of his youth.
Frightened, Father?
No, merely disappointed.
Can you overcome your disappointment for a slight side wager?
Name it.
If I win my brother's release.
And if you lose?
Why, of course I shall join my brother in meditation.
Announce the contest.
Enough, Father? Do you cry enough?
Oh, no. I merely wish some refreshment, if that is allowed. The pouch. Oh, my son, that very good trick you got there. Now, let me see. How does it go, eh? You better go to your room and meditate, my son.
Yes, Father.
It's witchcraft, I tell you. Witchcraft!
This used to be a happy family, Bart. Let's try to make it that way again.
You ask me to live with a demon?
No, I ask you to cast the demon out.
That's what I intend to do.
You're a man, not a beast. You have reason to guide you. Must we fight like animals over a fallen carcass?
Enough of your double-tongued witchery. Fight!
I refuse to fight, except in a friendly contest.
Then die!
My sword.
Do not drink.
It's only water, Bart.
It's a lie. It's a magical potion.
I see. When I drink this, I'm invincible. Drink, then. Make yourself invincible.
How do I know it's not a poison?
No magic, no poison, only water. Living like a beast. You think like a beast. To the death! We could end our struggle now with honor. Will you accept? Remember, this is your will.
Stay there, you hairy hyena.
I yield.
Bring that one here. You, to your feet. Well, my sons, what have you to say?
What is your will, Father?
My will is that we should live in agreement, ruled by peace and justice. Tomorrow night, we shall celebrate the beginning of our new life together. Now, to your rooms and off with these hairy adornments. I want to see your faces again. To Camelot, fetch Sir Bliant.
My lord, Sir Lancelot of the Lake begs an audience with you.
Sir Lancelot? Oh, yes, bid him enter. Welcome, Sir Lancelot. The first knight of the Round Table to set foot in my castle. Sir Bliant, I have been sent by King Arthur to investigate rumors of trouble here. Oh. Apparently those rumors were unfounded. Join us, Sir Knight, at our peaceful home. Come and sit here next to Kath of the Heather, the eldest daughter of Sir Rolf.
I hope that you can stay with us, Sir Lancelot, and perhaps engage my father in friendly sword play.
Your father and I are friends. We have nothing to prove except our devotion to that friendship.
Your secret is safe with me, Sir Lancelot. Sir Bliant.
Thank you, Kath of the Heather.
Now listen to my story, yes, listen while I sing of days of old in England when Arthur was the king, of Merlin the magician and Guinevere the queen, and Lancelot the bravest knight the world has ever seen.
In days of old, when knights were bold, his story's told of Lancelot.
He rode the wilds of England, adventures for to seek, to rescue maidens in distress and help the poor and weak. If anyone oppressed you, he'd be your champion. He fought 1,000,000 battles and he never lost a one.
In days of old, when knights were bold, his story's told of Lancelot. In days of old, when knights were bold, his story's told of Lancelot.